Hi there, it's Dov, this Favro Senior Solution Engineer, and today I will be talking about the newest Favro solution, Kanban. Kanban is an excellent method to handle recurring work with the same repeatable stages. The focus is on finishing and reducing work in progress by pulling work through the flow instead of pushing. When people at a particular stage are ready to take on new work, they pull from the previous stage. Kanban is about visualizing and optimizing the flow of value. Now you can find the newest solution by going any of the featured categories and going down into frameworks. You can find it right here. Now we have ours created. Let's take a look what kind of information we can find in this solution. So first things first, we take a look at the Kanban view where we can find swim lanes specifically set for your deliverables as a fast track, quick work, ready to take on by the team. And the second swim lane for project progress, where we can see the bigger projects that are broken down into the smaller deliverables. Now on the Kanban view, we can also find a WIP limit that is not enforced, but can easily be changed based upon our team size. Now here we can set up limits on each of the status so that there wouldn't be too many cards at the same time on a stage where people cannot take that amount of work. Let's jump into the next view, and that is the list view, where we can see the projects broken down into deliverables. Now, in here, we can also find some more information about what is there in the Kanban solution. So initially, we have our members, status, a release column, providing maybe some more information when this is going to be released, a progress bar based on your status. We have priority, estimated ideal days, and confidence to reassure we can actually take on these deliverables. Now here in the priority, we can also select various different options of if we are actually going to work on it, should we work on it, or do we must work on it? And lastly, the dashboards view, where we have various different widgets providing information that's relevant for the workflow of the Kanban. First things first, we have a sheet widget with the last updated, where we have a filter set for the last 7 days when the deliverables were updated. We can track that, change by the filter, and check on what is actually being worked on at the moment. Going further, we have the cumulative flow chart for the last 30 days to show us the progress of our Kanban flow. And on the right side, control chart that shows us our cycle time. How long does it actually take to complete our deliverables? And lastly, at the bottom, we have card count by members. We can track how much work each of the members still has to do, and card count by priority to understand what are the most important deliverables that we should assess and prioritize. Now let's actually go into the list view and create a new card that is part of the authentication and onboarding project. Can then switch into the Kanban and start moving the card through various different stages. Make actions. If we want to have a better view, we can fill in the information here, understanding when this is going to be completed, how important it is, maybe input estimated ideal days, and also define our confidence. And of course, lastly, in the dashboard, we can track that and see all that information here. Now, finally, to begin working with the Kanban solution, we suggest to start by reading the README How to Get Started card. That includes quick start guide for introduction to Favro fundamentals, mastering the Favro solution, and also information about the dashboards in this solution. And if you have any questions or need help, you can reach out to us via our community on Discord. That's all. I hope this was helpful. And as always, enjoy using Favro.